You smiling?
I look like I'm
Hello,
scared.
everybody. This is Kim.
And I'm Jess.
And we're the girls from Iwannabedifferent. And we hope everybody had a great weekend. Yes, I always have to look at Jess for approval of things that I say. So we hope everybody had a great weekend. And this is our Motivate Me Monday video.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say at the beginning here, I'm probably a little bit like, I don't know, gibberish and, you know, because I had caffeine today.
I'm worried.
I know. And I usually don't. I'm not a coffee drinker, Jess knows. But I was falling asleep on the road today. And so coffee always makes me like...
They do.
And so that's what I wanted to say. But I'm going to jump right in here. So we want to talk about our weekend.
And we're going to be 3 minutes or less.
The or less part, no. Definitely not 3
Coffee
minutes.
doesn't mean less time. It means more words.
It does. And this is how I feel. This is how I feel like my whole body is right now. But do I look like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to talk about our weekend. And this is our Motivate Me Monday for the weekend. So with my weekend, I did have some... Okay, I'm trying to bring it in. This is what coffee does, and I won't do it again on Monday if we're going to be recording.
Yeah.
So it ties in a little...
Sorry. Like a good friend would have said, no, it's okay.
Yeah, she just said, yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay, so it ties in a little bit with our Motivate Me Monday video from last week where I was talking about, you know, when you're having a difficulty or a frustration or you're trying to get past it, you know, we talked about basically not relying on your feelings. And sometimes you have to wait for your feelings to catch up, but you still do the right thing, say the right thing, and be respectful to whatever person it is. Because I was thinking too, we were talking about our spouses, but I was like, you know, some of the a boss. Seriously, it could be a boss. They could have had a bad day or something like that. And so, but anyway, like I was thinking, I was sitting down Saturday and I was like, okay, this is what this feels like. My feelings have caught up, so they are there now. And I was thinking, like, okay, I'm glad that I took the higher road of, you know, that actually got me to this place of doing the right thing, saying the right thing, and having those moments with God. Okay, God, I don't feel like talking, and I don't feel like engaging in this conversation. I don't feel like parenting right now, but I still need to do the right thing. And so my feelings did catch up, and I had a pretty nice weekend with my feelings involved, but not being reliant upon them. And I also had a moment where like on Sunday though, I was feeling like that irritability. And I'm like, okay, here this goes again. And we know with us women, we can't, you know, like always blame it on other people or blame this. We have to look at ourselves and say, okay, what's going on with me? So I've started, like I told Jess, like just tracking just certain things that I feel like is going on with me mentally and physically. You know, like, okay, there's that irritability feeling. I'm starting to get a little edgy with my family here. And I told Jess, I went into my prayer room and I was like, okay, God, this is happening. I don't know why. It could just be a girly hormonal thing, but I need your help. And I found in that moment that, you know, the Bible talks a lot about God being like our refuge everywhere. God is our refuge, which is a place of safety. And that's what I felt like when I went in there. So I think for Motivate Me Monday, I really want to encourage women that when we have those moments, and we will, because I am like... I'm finding a lot of things like changing within my body because I'm 41, you know, in these early 40s, and just the thoughts, things that are happening, just crazy thoughts happen like around coming up to my PMS time. I start thinking crazy things, and I know I have to cast those thoughts off and run to God's refuge, place of refuge, and say, God, I need you to help me bring it in. Bring it in, calm that down. And I just wanted to say, I found that to be true. I know a lot of times the world will say, oh, I don't know, go to Starbucks, get you a cup of coffee, go for a run, do this. And those things are great, you know, but I just feel like there's just safety and there's assurance that, you know, you can bring yourself back to who you need to be for that time when you take that refuge. Go to God.
Absolutely.
You know,
I think that's really good. And I think that the number one thing is just to go to God. no matter, like, I know over the weekend I didn't necessarily get a chance. A lot of times I don't get that time blocked off to actually go in, and so most of the time mine are really like fast, fleeting type prayers, but it's always like, you know, whenever I find that I'm getting irritated or whatnot or something, or I'm just, you know, sometimes you just wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you don't know why. I just have found that I'm just like, help me, God. Help me, God.
That's good.
Help me today. Help me in this, you know. And I think that another thing is like kind of what you're saying is just when you can and when you feel like it's necessary. I know I've heard numerous speakers say that sometimes they just need a moment, and I found that is so true. As you get older and you start to realize that you're not going to be perfect 100% of the time, and sometimes just as your child has a meltdown, sometimes you feel like you're going to have a meltdown. And so just taking that moment, and, you know, I heard somebody say that it was actually Crystal Hurst. She said, you know, sometimes I go in the bathroom and just to pray and just to get away. And she's like, and lo and behold, here they come, and they're knocking on the door, and she's like, I'm in the bathroom, and she goes, and sometimes I lie, and I say that I'm going to the bathroom, but and that's okay, you know, like it's like I guess I know where she's coming from with that because I have a 2 and a 4-year-old, and so you can't do anything that is like private anymore, you know, it's just like whatever. So you just trying to find that time and just being realizing when you need. There you go. 3 minutes of time, just to kind of go, okay, God, I'm about ready to explode right now, and I don't want to. So can you just
not feeling bad about it, but I think it's just we need to take responsibility, and like I said, I really feel strongly about that, about tracking what's going on with us. You know, so we can be able to resist it or just work on it at its onset and not let it just fly all out of proportion. And we get ourselves into this situation where we're like, we've said something, we've done something that we have the regrets, and then we start feeling the condemnation and all of that. But just kind of working on it at its onset. And it's going to happen as women. I'm learning it. I don't know everything.
That's something,
you know, imagine, going into my 50s. You know, just things are going to happen, the hormones, and, you know, I've started to even, like I said, tracking it, but I said I was going to just even, I have mentors that I speak to, older women in my life. It's good to have those as well, just to be able to say, what is going on with me? Why is this happening? I was just like, ha, 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 10 minutes ago, and now I am like, everybody leave me alone. I don't want to be nobody's mama. I don't want to be nobody's wife. You know, what is happening to me? And they assure me these things are normal. They happen. And I just think that we just need to take that responsibility and start working on it at its onset. Number one, know that it's going to happen. Know that it's our responsibility to be able to take it on and say, okay, this happened last month or this happened last week. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? I need to, like, I love what Jess said. You know, she can't, like, run to her prayer room all of the time or go to that Bible or go to that devotional. It's just taking a minute, a time out, and saying, God, I need some help. And I'm telling you, I have found that to be the final answer. Yeah, I run. I love to run. It is my free therapy. But just that connecting time with God, and I drink coffee when I need to.
Right.
But
running obviously hasn't solved all of your problems.
That's it.
You know, so we can have things and they can help us, you know, just to help with our stress levels and things like that.
Exactly.
But the end all be all is just going to God and giving it to Him.
We have to. Yep. I think that's good. And I hope that really motivated you for this Monday. Yeah. We just, like I said, we take our weekends and we say, hey, if we're dealing with this, other women are dealing with it as well. Other people are dealing with it. So just some practical things that we hope will help push you into being different. So that's it for today.
Yeah.
And we thank you for listening. So
check us out on Facebook or YouTube at Iwannabedifferent. And then we'll be also posting to Instagram.
Yes.
So check us out there if you'd like as well.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.